Good morning, everyone. If you guys are using headphones, heads up. I'm having coughing fits. I am feeling quite a bit sicker than yesterday. I'm going to try playing again. Hopefully not talk too much. Synchronizing with Virtual Reality Farmer. Farmer Joe will be joining eventually. I find at first when we started this yesterday, we had no equipment on the no fields. We didn't own anything. It took very little time to synchronize. Now that we've played a little bit longer, got a couple hours in our belt, all of a sudden it takes a lot longer to load the game, a lot longer to synchronize. Okay, I got the combine sitting here for some reason. Got the tractor here. Our field was seeded. Got soybeans owned by me. It's growing, 100% fertilized, 0 weeds. Up the game speed by a little bit. Oh yeah, the birds fly away as you walk up to them too. Someone's chatting to me in Steam. I'm gonna guess it's Ross Bossman, but I'm not gonna take a look right now. Needs lime. Oh, right on the edge there. Needs lime a little bit. I wish I had a separate screen so I could see the Steam chat. Maybe I can do that in the future. Okay, so are there any contracts for me to do? Lots of contracts. Hey, we have that size of a fertilizer. Some good money. Field 6. Don't need the weight. Let's accept that contract. Field 6. Where is Field 6? Oh, right there. So just down the road, up there. Okay, cool. Let's do that. Let's jump in our tractor. Oh, we have to buy fertilizer. Let's go do that. Got a little bit of fertilizer in here. Let's go buy some more fertilizer. I'm sorry, VRF, I didn't say hi to you. Good morning, VRF. Just thinking we should have narrow wheels on this stuff. Let's put narrow wheels on. Okay, customize, narrow. Because we already have the tires, it doesn't cost us anything. Customize, yes. Okay, got the narrow wheels on there. Let's get the narrow wheels on. Whoop. I guess it disconnected when we did that. Narrow wheels on the tractor. There we go. since we already own them. Doesn't cost us anything either. Customize. Alright, let's go to the store and buy some fertilizer. Let's take an alternative route. I have not enabled developer mode, no. Hey Ross Bossman, I'm assuming you were chatting to me in Steam. Unfortunately, I don't have that window open. A VRF, other than being able to fly, what would the reason be for developer mode? Since I'm not a developer, there might be a good reason. I just don't know of it. Oh, to take off the HUD for screenshots. Yes, I might have to do that eventually, someday. Ross Bossman, I don't believe it did. I haven't seen that screen pop up for anyone. We don't even need to leave the tractor, do we? And I have auto join on, as long as you know the password, which is in the description down below. You can join us. Fertilizer. Buy. Yes. Okay. Buy. Yes. Okay. Buy. Yes. Okay. I'm really interested to play with the multiplayer options a little bit here and see how to give other players permissions and stuff. Up to you, Ross Bossman. You can. Farmer Joe is joined server, so that's all it says over here. In the chat it says Farmer Joe is joining server, and then the next screen we see is synchronization. So they got rid of that window that shows people's IPs. Well, can we afford another bag of fertilizer? No. Okay, well hopefully this is enough for that field. Yes, it's right about 9:45 here. And then it just comes up with that screen, synchronizing with other players. So yeah, they got rid of the screen that shows off other people's IP addresses, which I'm a fan of. And Ross Bossman, you can either help out, like I said, VRF or Farmer Joe. Farmer Joe's working on removing trees. I am, well, just doing contracts because there's nothing to do on my farm. So you can, I guess, either help cut trees or do contracts for one of the farms. Join one of our farms and make that farm money. The clock in your GMC always creeps ahead. That's weird. Jess says she got rid of a couple more trees last night. There's a ditch there. Just get through the ditch. So if you have to destroy the bushes first, I guess that means you might have to plow the whole field and then try placing. No, you don't have to destroy bushes. No, you don't have to, because I placed that little shed at the end of my field and the bushes were there. Okay. Did I turn the engine off? Hopefully I have enough fertilizer. I think that should be enough fertilizer for this field. Yeah, I think you can. You have to just join a farm, and then you can do contracts for that farm. I think you could. I don't know. Oh, could you just do contracts without joining any farm?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So then the money would stay your money? What farm would the money go to? Or are you just doing contracts? I don't know. This is interesting. The multiplayer has some interesting concepts there. I'm not sure how they have done that, and what permissions do I have to give you. I'll give you full permissions, but I just want to play with it a little bit with permissions, because when VRF joined, I just made him a farm manager of his own farm because he joins regularly. But I'm really interested to see other permissions for when other people join. You know, people that I don't trust, like you guys.
Fertilizing machines, I don't know. Do you have to? Maybe he would know.
Fertilizing missions? What?
You have to buy your own fertilizer.
Yes, you have to buy your own fertilizer.
Which makes them useless. If it's gonna cost over $1,000 to fertilize,
It.
buy it, right?
I bought several grand worth of fertilizer.
So this one here doesn't pay you just over $1,000 to fertilize. If you don't, they take $300 away, so it's $700. And then the cost of the fertilizer would be at least $2,000. You wouldn't make any money from doing that contract.
How much money did I spend on fertilizer? I'm trying to think now. Here, what did VRF say? People who are not in the farm cannot get in other people's vehicles, so you have to press grant contractor. Yep.
So salad fertilizer is $1,600 per bag.
1,600. I bought 3 bags.
So you won't make any money from most of those missions.
Well, how much will I use though? I don't think I needed 3 bags.
No, but still, you have to buy at least one, which is $1,600.
Because I can see, then you can grant them contractor, and then you can decide what people can do. Buy vehicles, sell vehicles, reset vehicles, buy placeables, sell placeables, hire assistants, manage contracts. So I could go manage contracts, leave all that off if I didn't want somebody. If I only wanted them to be able to work on my farm, would maybe be just manage for contracts? I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
I'm gonna regret that.
Turn my webcam out outside. That's actually No, I can't do that. Darn. I don't know where my tripod is so I can set it up outside. Nope, I can't do that. Not right now. I'm like, I'm not going to turn the camera on me because I'm feeling so darn sick. But I could have set it up outside if I had thought about that ahead. It'd take a couple of minutes. Okay, might take me a little while to set it up, but yeah, that's a good idea. I don't even know where my tripod is.
I laugh only because, yeah. It's probably somewhere very central. I think you took it down when we were
It might be in the tripod. Might be in the truck. Because I need somewhere to put the camera outside, or else all you see is balcony fence.
That make it in my settings. I just accepted a contract for $23,000.
Accepted a contract for $23,000. That's a big field then.
Yep.
What is it? Harvesting?
Yep. Corn, so it won't be that bad.
Harvesting corn. Yeah.
But field 8.
Field 8. Oh, that's the biggest field on the map.
I think they might get their corn next year.
Good luck with that. Yeah. It's like they won't get their harvest this year. Good thing plant withering is off.
I hope so. It'll be a lot.
I figure plant withering would not be very fair for like VRF. You seed a field. We do a stream like yesterday where you didn't show up. You come back the next time we stream and all your fields are dead. Like, yeah, that might not be very fair having plant withering on. Okay, so I got paid $5.5 grand for that, and I probably used 2 or 3 grand of that for fertilizer.
So you have to think of that for fertilizer.
Yeah, you still make. I still made over 2 grand.
But we did notice that if you don't show up, you still, your loan, you still get. Yeah.
Any type of fertilizer. Field 10. Let's do that one. Where is field 10? Oh, up there.
I could tell you what field 10 is.
Let's go fertilize another field. Oh no, airtime. Didn't realize that was such a steep jump there. Take a quick walk up here. Oh, it's a mine shaft. Don't fall in. There's a mine shaft up top. So I guess that's another thing this game did that we haven't done in the future or in the past games. No gold nuggets, nothing to run around collecting.
Oh, that might be like a little Easter egg then about that.
What's that?
It's like a little Easter egg, rest in peace, little golden nugget.
Yeah, it's like no more gold nuggets, no more running around collecting 100 gold nuggets. I didn't mind that in the other games. It was something fun to do during single player, but it wasn't realistic as far as that goes. So yeah, yeah, that's a change to this game. Have to check out that lighthouse sometime. I haven't actually just stopped and looked at the map. And you can see the clouds are moving. There should have been an option for that so people could turn it on or off. I know in single player sometimes you just run into gold nuggets and like, yeah, I guess. I'm not really into picking these up, but that'd be nice if they could have had an option to turn them off. And for those people that were hardcore and wanted those gold nuggets or whatever you had to find, different games you had to find different things. They could have still had the option, I guess. Someone will make a mod.
I don't want
Field 10, where are ya? That's field 8, so that's the field Farmer Joe's going to be harvesting. Whew, that is a big field. Ho ho ho.
can't pass its option to get that much money though.
Field 9. Yeah, field 10 is next to it. Okay. What is growing on here? Just grass?
Field 9?
Yeah,
There's 3 grass fields.
it's a very young grass field. It's not.
Like 1, 9, and 20 are grass fields. My corn just grew in my field.
Oh, your corn's got first growth. Cool.
So I have to go weed it now.
You got weeds in your field?
I don't know. Does that look like weeds or corn?
We'll take a walk on there and it'll tell you how much weeds there's on it.
It says 0% right now.
Yeah, so there's no weeds on there yet. So don't have to weed it until there's actually weeds.
Maybe I haven't seen that in this game. But now we have to be careful not to go through my field.
Yep, you can no longer just drive through your field. What is this? Beets? Looks like beets.
Morality. I won't know. I won't jinx myself. I said I'd rather do cotton over beans. It's a lot of work.
Potatoes, right?
Potatoes are a lot of work too.
No. What is? Oh, field 10. Okay, field 10. Sugar beets. Yep, sugar beets. Okay, they're beets. Look at the wrong field. This field's got a lot of weeds in it too. Yeah, see, the big circle of loading is more obvious on a field like that. But for the most part, they've done a good job of hiding that loading circle of when we're zoomed out this far, it's a little more obvious. Gets a lot more obvious. But when you zoom in closer, it's harder to see. Depends on the crop. You're going to drive to the sell point. Oh, okay. I get what you're doing. Basically, you want Farmer Joe to sell it
Yeah.
because of money.
I commission them, right?
You could sell it yourself and then just transfer a bunch of money back to her.
Yeah, I'm fine with either way.
Keep a couple $100 for yourself for the job and then transfer the rest to Farmer Joe. Basically, I don't know. Should be like a rule. Keep 10% of the money or something like that, or keep 20% of the money. You made a mess there? Uh-oh. That can always be humorous. See, as soon as I stop moving, my cough seems to go away. As soon as I do any kind of work, I start coughing away. Kind of worries me about going to work later today. Are Canadians afraid of the dark? No, because we live in the dark. The sun goes so far south, there's parts of Canada that are in the dark. That there's parts of Canada that won't see light until like May or something like that. Or
Well, I would say it depends on if you have people scaring you in the dark.
but what's the actual answer of the joke? Are Canadians afraid of ghosts? I don't know the answer to that. I'm not afraid of ghosts. I didn't dress up for Halloween. My nieces and nephews did, and they got loads of
From like 2 blocks.
loads and loads. Like it was bags and bags of candy, and all they did was 2 blocks. I didn't grow up doing Halloween. I have dressed up for Halloween once as a pirate,
And then gave up.
and then gave out candy because I was an adult. You killed someone with a butterfinger candy?
What? Oh, hey. Oh, oh no.
Contracts. Was that done? Okay, it is done. I got that much money for that one? Cool. So it's still worth doing the fertilizer missions.
Not the one for $1,000 on the bottom. Guarantee you that it's not worth it.
Any type of fertilizer. Field 19. How big is field 19? Oh, wrong. Yeah, that's probably one pass. That would be worth it. Because the initial cost isn't worth it. You have to buy a whole pallet, right? But then you can just unload it and put it on the side. Okay, what else can I do? Is there other fertilizing? Field 11. Any type of fertilizer. That's a lot of money. Field 11. Oh, it's right here. It's a big field. I'm going to run out of fertilizer. But some good money. I've made enough money to buy more fertilizer. Should we do it? Let's do it.
I would say so.
My mirror's glitching out a bit. In the tractor, I don't know if I'm doing a good job or not. Get rid of that map. I noticed fertilizing my own field. I fertilized the edge and got some fertilizer on the neighbor's field, and the neighbor's field actually got fertilized. In FS19, that didn't happen. The fertilizer stayed on the your field. That is the password. Don't try no caps. Maybe I have it in chat with caps on. Try no caps. There we go. Do I have it with caps in the description? If yeah, it was showed up as joining and then synchronizing almost right away. That's quicker than VRF or Farmer Joe. And the synchronization didn't take long either. Yeah, VRF. I was meaning to ask you yesterday, how much lag is there for you guys? Like, is it more or less than in FS19? That's about the same as 17, right? Sometimes you get lag spikes. I wouldn't mind you having another farm, but I don't want to have too many farms running on here. Hey, let's see if I can give you kind of permissions. And you get 30 to 50 milliseconds. The problem with having too many of your own farms, if we start playing and then all of a sudden people don't show up and then you're paying interest on loans, and I see there being problems with that, but how can I give you permissions? I can't give you permissions until you join a farm, I guess. Does it show up as a notification when you join a farm? If you join a farm, let me know, Ross Bossman. Oh. Yeah, you need a password to join a farm. Don't you? Okay, how do I do that? Let's edit. Okay. I've changed my password to the same password as the game. You want a password for yours? I know. But do you want it changed or leave it as is, or leave it as is? And VRF, if he wants people joining his farm, he can give out his password as well. Okay, so Ross Bossman has joined my farm, so now how can I give you permissions? So I can click. So that should give you right to everything, right? Well, Ross Bossman, if you join often, I might let you make your own farm, but I don't know if I stream consistently enough for you guys to join farming all the time. So that should give you permissions to jump in any of my vehicles, do contracts. I think you should be able to do contracts now. I could, hang on, I could make a farm that's a shared farm with anybody that joins.
They can bicker about who buys what, who sells what, unless you make it so they can't.
I could make a fourth farm that is just a farm that anybody can, that I'd have to control it somehow. I don't know how. Hmm? I'm thinking about that. If I set up a farm that other people can play, buy and sell stuff, their own stuff,
I guess understand what you just says farm.
and then it'll be a shared farm for everybody. And if it doesn't work out, I can always just end the farm, right? There's no harm in trying this.
So
Okay.
you see that he can't do anything because you're doing a contract, so he therefore can't do a contract.
What do I call the farm? Just Ravenport?
Sure.
Or community farm? Community farm. How do I spell community farm?
FMUNITY.
Password is just ask again. What color should we have it? Blue? Blue? Leave it blue?
I think Spite should be purple, but
I'll leave it blue.
yeah, blue works.
Create. I probably edit it if I was and you want a different. Okay. So Ross Bossman, if you want to join that farm, or you can even make even more farms. I don't want more farms. And then I'll give you permissions to that farm. It doesn't come up as a notification when you join a farm. This game makes you have road rage because the cars drive so slow. I don't understand why the cars drive so slow.
On the back road, man. Drive at least 50.
If cars drive slower than tractors, there's a problem. Oh, there we go. See, it doesn't tell me when you join. I wish it would tell me, hey, so and so joined such a farm, so that I could manage. Okay, promote farm manager. Yes, Ket, you got full rights to that farm now. Okay, where was I? Or just change the rule. I need to. Um, Ross Bossman, if you always want to buy a field, just communicate with us first, just in case we had our hearts set on a certain field. Because I know Farmer Joe wants to buy a couple of fields. I want to buy a couple of fields. VRF has got some lined up that he wants to buy. Ah, it's a funny ditch there. I did not shut the engine down. You can say that 18, 20, 21, 22 are already owned. 18, 21, 22 are already owned. Same with 14, 15, 16, and 17. And 1, 2, and 3 are already owned.
Thinking about 19. Okay, let's just get on
Mm. And then, of course, different fields, different parts of properties, like the little strip of land north of my fields that I want to buy, I intend to buy too.
I'm gonna buy bulldozers. Cars and whatnot.
I wish you could landscape. The map is so big yet so small.
A couple of the fields are really big.
Yeah, a couple of fields are huge.
And cost a lot.
Yeah, landscaping as you can change the elevation. You could flatten out your land. Like treat it like build some kind of excavator or a caterpillar and treat it like silage where you can flatten it out, where you can at,
I wanna buy the
ah,
pounds of soil. That roller.
will that roller?
What?
Yeah, I think it removes fields, but will it actually change terrain? Because like the edge of my field has got all these little bumps in there. I would like to smooth those bumps out.
And then that would like help with sheep pastures and all that.
Because if you want to put down a huge property like Jess wants to put down big pastures, well, you need a space to be able to do it. Some places are too steep to place the pasture. If you could do the landscaping to change it, then you could put those pastures down. keep hitting the wrong button. Yeah, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to put that pasture there, except it's too steep.
Yeah, but I can go over here.
What if you raise it as high as you can?
No.
No.
But you know what I mean? This.
Yeah. The only option would be to plow that whole field and see if you can drop it then. If not, then just seed grass there. That way you got rid of the bushes and you seed grass there, and you can use that part of the field for, instead of using the field down here.
That much back from this, basically.
Yeah.
Because that would figure that it's there.
You just have to switch. Nope, you just can't put the farm exactly where, your pasture exactly where you want to. You have to place it where the existing field is, and then plow and plant grass up top. So it's more work. And it costs a lot of money. Who's?
It's probably my commission.
What's that? Oh, that's Jess's contract. That's a lease. I had to think about that. I'm like, who's got stuff at the farm or at the store? I think VRF has a bag of a pallet or something over there, unless Jess has got it there. But other than that, it would all be Jess's contract for harvesting that cornfield. You can steal pallets? You can't load it. I pulled up beside the pallet and I couldn't load. I'm like, why can't I load? I had to pull up beside my pallet and load it. I guess you could move them, but you wouldn't be able to use them. They'd be useless to steal. I keep hitting the wrong button. I keep turning the engine off. Oh. Who's bringing the tipper by here? That's Ross Boss Man. I'm getting honked at, and I'm not doing a very good job of fertilizing. Driving like a drunk man. Man, it's going to be close to having enough fertilizer for this field. In that case, I'm definitely going to make lots of money off of fertilizing. It's just you have to keep that in mind, that you have to buy all that fertilizer before. Once again, I hit that wrong button. I don't know why I'm doing that. Keep turning the engine off. You got your first harvest contracting job. What are you harvesting? Where are you intending to build a farm? Oh, I did it again. Canola. Well, yeah, but what field? It's a good idea to build a farm in a field. Definitely a good idea. I know that part.
I don't know. I thought.
I think that's the ones that have been spoken for. Field 1, 2, and 3 are flat. That's the ones Farmer Joe is going to buy. There's not a lot of flat ground here.
VRF has
And VRF has the other flat fields up there, 21, 22, 20, 20, 20 21, 22. My fields are not flat, 15, 16, 17. Oh, there goes my alarm. This isn't the US economy, this is communism here. I rule supreme. Oh, my field is growing too. Awesome. Communism indeed. Okay, I'm just going to park this here. Take a look at my field. And then I'm going to have to take a little break. Get laundry. Canola field is growing. Zero weeds. Yeah, I'm going to keep the game up while I go. I'm just going to find someone to watch while. Let's go visit. They're over here. Field 10? Nobody's spoken for that. That's all yours. Can I get on top of that water tower? Doesn't look like it. Okay, I'll let it sit here and I'll be back, so enjoy the silence. Okay, I'm back. Okay.
You're back the second.
Gotta try to control my breathing here so I don't cough and blow your ears out more than I already have done. Okay. Combine is just parked on the side of the road. I don't remember why I did that. Okay. Oh, I could fertilize the edge of that field. Our field. I might even have enough fertilizer in there to do that. Does it need to be fertilized all the way around? No, just... Okay. Got it. I got it. No train coming. I don't know if the ground's changing color there. Is that working? It is. Okay. Don't want to waste fertilizer if it's not working. Oh yeah, I see a change there. Okay, I see a line. I see it. I have faith in you, VRF. I've got faith in you. Okay. Just enough fertilizer to finish that field. Whoop, whoop, whoop. No, I have no intention of plowing, so you can borrow my plow.
Do you have a decent size?
Mm, no, I don't have a decent sized plow. You're better off just buying a bigger plow if you've got a tractor big enough to haul a bigger one.
I don't know what my tractor is, but I'm using BRFs.
None of my stuff is decent size. Okay, so that's fertilized now. I see Ross Bossman is way up on field 5. Oh yeah, he was doing contract there. How much does field 15 cost? 126 and a half. So we're working our way to get that. What do you wish?
That I could fly right now.
Okay, is there a job I could do without taking up a lease? That one I could. Our combine's a little small, but I could do that one. No. No. I have no way of transporting. No. No. Don't have that technology. Oh. Field 19 fertilizing. Right. Okay. Let's do that one. Apparently I'm doing a lot of fertilizing today. And I might just have to lease some big equipment.
Chef's tentacle.
Unless a different contract pops up. Basically I need another 100 grand. A little over 100 grand. No, you keep wanting to help me and make the game too easy. I'm not a fan of easy games. They get boring. Cheating money gets boring so fast. You Lithuanians are friendly. I will not argue that fact.
I said Canadians are friendly.
Yeah, Canadians are friendly too. Some Americans are friendly.
I won't argue that either. Just because you're married or not.
Helper C. Who hired a helper?
Could be anybody.
Ross Bossman.
Like stuff or something.
Ross Bossman probably hired a helper to do the combining. That's probably what happened there. Okay, field. Let's buy. See, what is that? That's seed. I think VRF has seed sitting here.
I wish it was almost color coded or told you the name
Yeah, it'd be nice if it told you whose property was what, who had what leased. There, I moved this seed to the side by ramming into it.
See the thing.
Okay. Oh, wrong button. We need to buy another bag of fertilizer.
Oh, see, his harvester's full.
Yeah, the worker's harvester is full. Yeah, that's what I... 1,600, yes. Okay. Back. Do I want to buy more? No. I want to buy stuff. Where'd my bag go? Is it behind that trailer? Whoa, whoa, where are you going?
No, there's a bag over here.
No, I think that's VRF's bag over there. That's the one I moved out of the way anyway.
I don't want to plow this until that's grown and harvested because this field needs to be plowed anyways.
Field 19 is that way. Speed limit 25, and we're doing 40, 50. I guess that's 25 miles, and we're doing we're driving in kilometers, so 25 miles would be what, about 45 kilometers? 35, what, 60 kilometers now, speed limit. So we're doing just under the speed limit. Reduce speed, 15. We're definitely speeding. Back to 35. You just want a good money tip. That's why you're helpful. You're not helpful. You just want money. Or friendly. Why? Why am I doing that today? You have a $500,000 loan?
Yeah, so I bought everything.
This is a nice looking field. It really does look really nice in 3D. They've done a good job of making it look 3D even though it's not. Oh, you got the max loan you can get. So now I got to work on paying it off. What happens if you buy a field, buy a field while I'm doing them? While doing a contract on that field. So I think I don't know if the question is what happens, like Ross Bossman, you're doing a contract on field 5. What if I buy field 5 while you're doing the contract? I don't know what happens. We'll have to make, I'm to start writing down a list of things we want to do on a test map.
I gave you a pad of paper there.
Field 15, where is field 15? Oh, that's right beside my field. I'll take that contract. Can I get up this road? So yeah, field 19 I didn't make any money off of because I had to actually buy more fertilizer than you make money off the field, but I still have lots of fertilizer. Can't buy my field. That's my field. He already bought it. Don't worry, I can sell it. I am communist leader. Once I want it, I will take it. I have no idea, but you probably lost money by buying it and selling it. You probably can sell it for a fraction of the price, which I don't think is fair.
I think it's the same.
It,
I've tested it. So see, this is how you buy it.
you actually made money doing it, buying and selling? That would be realistic. Mm-hmm. It would be realistic if you could make money off of it.
Well, then why don't you go up like crazy for all those trees?
Ross Bossman. I took a contract on field 15. If you're wanting to buy fields, try to buy field 15 and then see what happens to my contract. If you just want to buy and sell, as long as you're not losing money by doing that. We're going to have nighttime for the first time. It's getting dark. Okay, so you bought field 15. My contract is gone. Yeah, my contract disappears. And now you sold it. And the contract is still gone. So the contract disappears if you buy a field. That contract no longer is in existence. I was wondering how that works. Oh, it was a little teeny contract anyway, so it was a good one to test on. Make all the contracts disappear just by buying and selling. I'm sure different contracts would pop up quickly.
Why would you want to buy the town?
You can buy the town?
I know, like that. Like, why would you want to buy
Why,
that?
why would you want to buy that property? Is there any reason you would want to buy that? It looks like it's pretty rough terrain up here. Here's some open field that might be worth buying that. These, same with the beach, is why would you want to buy these properties? And this property here, why would you want to buy those? There's a lot of property, I guess just to cut down the trees?
Buy this for him.
That's a big field, I don't want to...
Yeah, some of them are.
Yeah, some of the properties would be useless to buy, like that one. And that one, I just don't see...
Well, you would have to go see what the train actually looks like.
I don't see why you would buy some of these properties. This one looks like there might be a good spot for a house in your yard. This one. What's that?
Trash.
Why?
So I was looking at it and I'm like, I'm not going to see it. I don't have money.
But yeah, some of the properties look like they might not be worth purchasing, like that one right there.
We can't see chat when we're in that menu.
Oh, I'm not answering chat because I'm not seeing the chat. And I can't scroll up. Field 6. Don't think anybody has their eye on field 6. What's field 6 again? Oh, over there. No, that's... Nobody is. By all means, buy field 6. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 have been spoken for. And then on the bottom, 20, 21, 22, and 14, 15, 16, 17. That's all that's been spoken for. I wonder, if you do that, You should track how much you paid for the field, and then when you sell it again, it might be worth a lot less because there's not a crop on it. But I don't know if that would be a way of making money. I don't know. Lagging out a little bit. I'm just debating what to do. I guess I'll have to do a contract. Where's field 1? Way up there? I think I'll do it. Yeah, it's getting dark in game.
So how will that work in the one stream we saw the guy built one of these fields and put a sheep pasture on it? Never in a different
I don't know where you're pointing at.
anywhere. Not a field map but a pasture random
Okay.
and he put a sheep pasture on it.
Yeah.
So therefore it means I should be able to do that with mine.
It's train issue or road issue. There's some kind of issue with that. It doesn't like you to. Okay, so I have a lot of baling technology here. I guess the first thing I need to do is... The problem is all my equipment's parked in front of Jess's equipment. Okay, let's get that. Uh-oh. Skip through night? I can speed it up a bit. Jess hates night as well. I won't skip through it, but I'll speed it up. %200 faster. And what does VRF need help with?
Let's see if he has it.
Ooh, I just got across the track. Your time is going a lot quicker. Ross Bossman wants me to whoa, speed up way higher speed.
If somebody else buys a farmhouse, we can all sleep in it. We each have to have our own problem. Just
Yeah, I
you
think...
can't use your warehouse to...
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Once one of us buys a farmhouse, I wonder if you allow contract if we could all sleep in that house or not.
But didn't you have contract and I still couldn't use the workshop? Yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't use my workshop even though you were contracting for me, so probably have to all have a house to sleep in.
So if one of us
Hey, Ross Bossman, once it gets... Oh yeah, if one person sleeps, does everybody? Probably not. That person would just have a blank screen. Can you sleep in multiplayer even? I don't know. There'll be lots to learn here. If it gets even darker, I might speed the time up some more. But right now it's still pretty good visibility. Hey Minty, how's it going? I know it's reserved for contract work. I don't know where the field starts for your grass. Looks like we got it there. Okay.
Trying to do that in the dark.
Let's go a little further down this way. We'll see where this starts. So that's still getting the field, so a little bit further down. I'll have to figure this out. I think I'm actually off the field, but looking at the background, but we'll call that good. I'm trying to follow all the chat. I'm not sure what's all going on, but reserved. Oh, I'm out. Looks like Farmer Joe and VRF are working together on something.
Yeah.
Okay. And Ross says a friend of his is going to be joining. Awesome. Canadian Gamer, how's it going? Ross Bossman says throwing an application, a ninth circular filing cabinet. Throwing my application in a circular filing cabinet. Canadian Gamer, when I'm going back to work in probably about an hour, I have to get ready for work. And the stream will probably end in a little less than half an hour. Because I need to eat and all that stuff too.
No, you said your stuff is parked in front of my stuff, but you know, your stuff is parked in front of my stuff.
All my stuff is parked in front of your stuff.
Yeah.
Yes. I have all my baling technology stuff is parked in front of there. You can leave the game until you finish. Oh, leave the game running? I might leave the game running a little while after the stream is done. After we're done live streaming.
Do I put it that header? That will go down the road.
That'll go down the road like that. You don't have to put it on a trailer. They supplied a trailer for you, but your header folds up, so you don't need the trailer. You can tune a piano, but not a tuna fish. What's that?
When Jeff and I thought VRF was doing a good job, no dad's jokes.
Yeah, VRF has had no good dad's jokes for a while, and here's Ross Bossman with dad jokes.
Here we go.
I'm hearing different bird sounds, so I guess the sounds are different for nighttime. I'm a fan of that. A little more, a little realistic to it. Different sounds, different times of day. And I'm close to the water, so I think I'm hearing waterfowl. Turn my volume up so I can hear them better. So, what is that? A loon? Am I hearing a loon? I really do like that about FS19, how easy it is to upgrade your tractor, upgrade and downgrade your tractor with no cost. As long as you have, yeah, once you've purchased all the upgrades for it, it's free to switch back and forth between them. You don't have to buy the tractor with any of the upgrades. If you want the upgrades, just go upgrade it once. You'll have to pay for it the first time, and then after that, it's free to switch back and forth. That's a really good addition to the game. Yeah, Ross Bossman, I thought this was a family-friendly channel. That'd be swearing. Even though you put asterisks on it, you still meant what you meant. Yeah, I have a lot of my stuff, all my baling technology is
My
sitting.
stuff is parked behind yours, and I can still get out. So.
Yeah, we all know you didn't say clap. Move all your clap.
BRF, whose side are you on?
I'll be heading back to the store here momentarily to get some more of that equipment out of the way. Does the equipment just disappear when the contract's done?
I don't know, I haven't finished one.
Or you haven't finished one? So I'll leave the equipment here and see if it disappears.
I think once you hit accept your money or whatever,
VRF says it disappears. Perfect. So I don't have to go clean up all my equipment. I can just leave it here on the farm or at the end of the field. Nope, I guess that's it. Okay.
so one run up the field. Feels as harvest for about halfway. That's just one run.
Alright. Let's go get next billing application. I didn't even look. Do they want me to
You have to deliver it.
tether it first?
Well, you have to make it into silage if you're doing the one I think you're doing.
Boy, that your gamer is joined.
If you're doing field one, I believe they want you to make into silage bales. So you don't have to tether it. You just use the baler.
So baling, bale the grass, wrap it to make it silage bales, and then take it to the farm. Okay. Let me know, boy that gamer, when you've joined a farm, and I'll give you permissions. I don't know what, like, I have nothing to do on my farm. I'm just doing contracts. Ross Bossman says he needs help on his farm, so you can join his farm and I'll give you permissions on there. Just let me know once you've joined that farm because it doesn't give me a notification. Oh, hey Ross Bossman, if he joins your farm, can you give him permissions to that farm? Because you're the farm manager. So I'll grant you contractor. Because you should have contractor to that farm now, right? I'm really wondering if Ross Bossman, if you can edit and change and approve things for that farmer. I guess you could, right? Yeah, you'd have to. So if I made you a contractor to that field, or did I make you a contractor to me?
You made them contractor to you.
I made a contractor to me. Okay. So if I do that,
You
yeah.
control over there right now.
So this is just for my
For
my farm,
no, for the farm he's at.
or for the farm you're on. Okay, so I say grant contractor. I just took that away from you, and then you can. Oh, okay. So Ross Bossman probably clicked that hire assistance button. I think that's what. I think that's what's going on. I'm learning. Where's the store? Well, I'm trying to learn anyway.
Yeah, Ross Boston.
Oh, I gave you contract. I gave you contractor. Okay. Was I clicking on the wrong? See, I don't know. I'm not following.
You're good. What do you want to do? Grand contract means he can be on your farm.
On my farm. Okay, so I should.
Because then
That
he can take your stuff and go work on his farm with your stuff.
I just removed him as a contractor.
No, you. Now he is a contractor.
Now he is a contractor. Okay.
So
So
what do you
grand
want?
contractor. Oh, so each. So as because Ross Bossman, you're a farm manager. Only you can. Okay, I'm starting to understand. Only Ross Bossman can give Boy That Gamer contractor to his farm because you're the farm manager. Okay. Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of this. Oh, I just drove right by the store. See, it'll take me a little while to get used to how this works. So grant contractor is giving contract to my farm. So if a player joins a farm, whoever the manager of that farm is has to approve the contract. The game is actually not getting that super dark. I kind of am a fan of that.
Look at my screen versus your screen, dude. You're at a shop.
But like it's not pitch black.
Did you up your brightness in your settings at all?
No, I didn't adjust my brightness at all.
That's probably what I'm gonna go try.
Boy, that or Ross Bossman says you're in my tractor. Well, you can't be in my tractor.
He was. You're behind searching up files.
No, he says he's still in my tractor.
That was from a while ago.
Oh,
Let me read in chat.
I'm behind in chat, that's all. But I don't have a T6. I do have a T6. Huh, never mind. So I'm sorry. I'm starting to understand the multiplayer. It's so really what I'm in charge of is making people farm managers of certain fields or certain farms, and then that farm manager takes care of all the players that join that farm. Cool.
You could be king if needed.
So basically, if a farm manager is doing something I don't like, I could remove them as a farm manager.
That, or you join that farm and take over it.
Or I'd have to join that farm. I'd have to leave my farm, join that farm, and I could take over and change stuff there too. Yeah.
What's it do? Have permission to do all that.
Yeah, yeah. If all of a sudden I wanted a farm that I didn't want any manager on except for I wanted to run two farms, I would have to jump back and forth between the farms and then approve contractor status to people. Yeah, you could do that. If all of a sudden there's people you don't trust running or that want to join, but you want to give them certain rights and there's not a farm manager around, you could join that farm, approve certain options for them, and then jump back to your farm. So currently, I have to lift it. I can't remember how do you change driving direction. No, that's how do I change the direction that the windrower pushes it? I thought you could change which end it pushes it out. I'm sure you can. I just don't remember how. Select work mode, left. Okay, how do I change that? Work mode. Ah, toggle work mode. Control Y. Got it. Right and middle. I think I'll just put it in the middle for now. I guess I could make it go to the left, and then next time I go by, go to the right, and it would go on the same pile. How did I do that? Go ahead and Control Y. Oh, you have to turn it off and lift it. go around the field once, and then the second time you go around, or turn around at the end of the field and push the other. Yeah, that would work even better. Don't have to switch it back and forth then. Yeah, that works. That works pretty well. Sun's starting to come out, so I think I'll slow game speed down again.
Your screen is so much brighter than mine. Do you realize that? Okay.
I think I'll slow this game speed down when it gets 4 a.m. Your screen looks just as bright as mine, from my angle anyway. But anyway, guys, I am going to have to end the stream here. I'm going to keep the game going a little bit longer. Take a screenshot here. And we will see you guys next weekend, unless I have to work. We'll have to wait and see what happens next weekend. Likely I'll be on here next week, Saturday in the morning. At least if all goes to plan. So thanks for watching. Hit that thumbs up. And enjoy the rest of your weekend and your week.